All right. Well, welcome, weekend YouTubers. It is Friday, June the 12th. It is 10:33 a.m. We are going to kick things off today. Thanks for joining us for the weekend YouTube live session here. We're doing free-for-all Fridays. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. I am looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully the rain holds off. We can get outside and enjoy the weather. I've got a little bit of a workout scheduled for us today that's going to include everything from upper body, lower body. We're going to be using all sorts of stuff. Dumbbells is something you're going to need this morning. If you have a stability ball, that would be fantastic. I've also got a couple door anchors set up here with some exercise bands, some resistance bands. So if you have those, what I've got is the band set up in two different positions, as you'll see. I've got one set up nice and high with a little bit of a lighter band and a heavier band set up on a lower door anchor. If you don't have a door anchor, I've talked about this before on my classes, you could just take a piece of webbing or something to that nature. You can take a towel even and tie it through the door, loop that band through, and then you can just proceed with the exercise. But if you don't have a door anchor to anchor that the band to, you can use something heavy. If your couch foot is sturdy enough or something like that, or a very strong, sturdy table leg, you can simply loop it around that if that's what you would like to do. But what I'm going to be doing is a mix of both of these exercises. So if you don't have the bands, for instance, I will be showing the way that you can use the dumbbells instead to get the same, achieve the same goal. I've got some 15-pound dumbbells. You don't need to go nearly that heavy if you don't feel up to it. I'm going to briefly go through the exercises that I've got planned for you this morning. Then I have my heavier 25-pound water bottles here. So to begin with, we're going to start out. I'm going to do a nice little warm-up, get things rolling, and then we're going to jump into our exercises. So what I have scheduled today is first and foremost thrusters. Now this is a squat with a full overhead press. Use the momentum going up to kind of explode out of the hole, if you will, to really press those dumbbells up. It shouldn't be as much upper body as it is done with the lower body. Now this is going to include some core work, but I want to emphasize a couple things before we do that one. It is a higher intensity exercise. So go at your own pace, okay? I've got everything set up and planned to go just 30 seconds. So 30-second intervals, going to go, give it everything you got. Don't forget to breathe during these exercises. So they're very, very important. A lot of people, when they start to ramp up the intensity, have a tendency to hold their breath. So make sure you keep breathing. So we're going to go with a thruster, squat with full overhead press with those dumbbells, followed by a stability ball dumbbell chest press. Now, if you don't have a stability ball, that is okay. You can do this one in the floor. You can use a bench if you have that, or you can use the door anchor with the bands. I've demonstrated this one before, but get a nice staggered stance, sink those hips just a little bit, and then do your chest press. If you have a chair, you can wrap the band around the back of the chair and do your chest press as well if you want to join in and go. So thrusters, chest press, followed by split squats. So it's going to be similar to your lunges, and the way we're going to do this one is we're not going to add the explosive intensity. Just going to go into like a lunge position. Okay, it may be easier for some of you to start from the ground up. Okay, and we're just going to be staying right here. All right, we're going to go for 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds on the other. Okay, so that one's going to be a more high intensity exercise again. You don't need the dumbbells for it. You can do just body weight. You want to emphasize, go at your comfort level. Challenge yourself, though. We say keep that RPE right in that mid 3 to 5 range, but you've got to, on occasion, ramp it up a little bit. Get that intensity up for brief moments. Get that RPE up to 6 or 7 or even an 8. If you feel comfortable doing it. Now, the intensity there is not necessarily going to be on your breathing. Again, with strength training, it's going to be that muscle fatigue as it starts to set in. You should continue to breathe, but don't hold your breath. But we want it to start to, we want you to start to slowly feel that fatigue set in to where you can still complete all the reps that you're going for or the time for instance, like we're going to be doing today, the 30 seconds, but you should never go to full exhaustion, okay? We just want you to find that comfort level of challenging yourself. We're constantly going to be trying to improve, and you can get, faster, stronger. You can build endurance no matter how old you are. It is possible. You just have to learn how to appropriately apply the principles that we've been teaching in WeCan at an appropriate level for yourself and not be afraid to challenge yourself. So those split squats, then we're going to go to dumbbell rows. If you have a band, again, you can use the bands instead. That's what I'm going to be doing for that one. We're going to be doing something called the Arnold press today, okay? Using a chair or a stability ball. It's just an overhead press, but there's going to be a little bit of a twist, literally and figuratively, with that chest press, and I'll emphasize it, starting out with the palms facing towards you with those dumbbells, rotating up and palms away as you press up. So that's called the Arnold press. We're going to follow that with tricep extension. So we're kind of doubling that one up a little bit, all right? We're going to hit the triceps and shoulders 2 times in a row. Help work towards that muscle fatigue. All right, and again, fatigue versus exhaustion. We don't want to get those two mixed up. We want fatigue a little bit to help build that endurance, but not exhaustion. Followed by the finish it up with hamstring curls on the stability ball. If you don't have a stability ball, again, you can do the standing hamstring curls. I'll demonstrate that as we go along. Or you can do any other type of hamstring exercise that's going to emphasize, really targeting the glutes and hammies. So that could be RDLs with dumbbells. That could be body weight RDLs, okay, or good mornings as they're called. You can do standing with the chair. Like I said, you can use a stability ball. You can do bridges on the floor, feet flat on the floor, bridging that butt up, pulling the toes up as you go and driving those heels into the ground to really emphasize the hamstrings getting engaged there. So I'm going to go ahead and get my timer started. We're going to, we're going to do a quick 30-second warm-up first, and then we're going to hit it starting with those thrusters, all right? So if you've joined me before, you know that I really like the half jacks is a great way to warm up. It gets the full body going, gets the blood pumping, and because I have long arms and not a lot of ceiling clearance here, this really helps. If you would like, you can do the march in place if you're more comfortable doing that. But get those arms up, okay? If you're going to march in place, pull those knees up nice and high. Reach those hands up, okay? It's really more emphasis about driving that elbow up into the air, okay? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, grab your dumbbells. Now, again, if you're doing thrusters, make sure you have enough space overhead. I can't quite get them done with the ceiling fan that I have. So with thrusters, we're going to take those dumbbells, keep them up around the shoulders, okay? Have them kind of, if you'd like them to sit there, you can. We're going to squat down, press up, okay? 30 seconds as fast as we can go, all right? Deep breath. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Three, 2, 1, relax. All right. Chest press. Again, you can go into the floor and do a chest press if you like those dumbbells. Keep those feet flat on the floor, knees bent, so that you can keep that small of your back nice and flat. Don't let it round. If you're going to use the door anchor or band, you can wrap it around the door, or you can wrap the back of your chair. Chest press. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Next one, split squats. Again, you can use dumbbells for this if you'd like. If you'd like to just do body weight, that's what I'm going to do for this one today. This one's going to be a double set, okay? 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. So again, start in a kneeling position. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Just touch that knee and back up. This is going to challenge your stability just a little bit. Three, 2, 1, and switch sides. That's it. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now, hopefully when you're doing this, to make sure you're at the right width with your feet, you ought to feel it more in the back leg as you're driving back up, okay? All right, so now we go to another either a chair exercise, or I'm going to use the band. You can use dumbbells. Go into those rows. Remember, pull that tummy in nice and tight. Engage that core. And relax. Here we go. We're going to do those Arnold presses, okay? This is going to be a doubling up. So we're going to go Arnold press directly into tricep extensions. So remember, Arnold press, we start palms toward us, dumbbells right in front of our shoulders, and rotate 180 degrees as we press, okay? So here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Go into those tricep extensions. We can do tricep kickbacks if you don't have any dumbbells. Again, kickbacks, you would just be trying to keep that back supported, keep that arm parallel to the floor, and then extending. I'm going to be using tricep pull downs with the door anchor. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those elbows anchored in one position and extend. Three, 2, and 1. All right. Last one, hamstring curls with either or bridges if you want. I'm going to do hamstring curls using the stability ball. I've done this one before. Remember, foot Your feet need to be as wide as you feel comfortable, and then curl up as you pull towards you. Five, four, three, two, one, and relax. All right, one round down. Grab your quick sip. Back to the top. Go into those thrusters. Again, you can go down nice and slow and controlled, go as deep as you feel comfortable, and go up as fast as you feel comfortable as well. Nice and controlled. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Chest press. Remember, when it's a set that you're really working on, push yourself, keep breathing. Really take your time between sets though, okay, between exercises. Take that 30 seconds to deep breathe. In your nose, out through the mouth. Here we go, chest press, begin. Five, four, three, two, one. And relax. Going back to those split squats. Remember, 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds on the other. Have those feet spread enough that when you're driving yourself up, you ought to start feeling that back leg. All right. You ought to feel mostly in your back leg here. 3, 2, and 1. Five, four, three, two, one. Switch sides. Go straight into it. Five, four, three, two, one, and relax. All right, go into those rows. I'm going to demonstrate, instead of using the band this time, I'm going to use my water bottles. When you do these rows with dumbbells, and you're not using one arm at a time to stabilize yourself at the opposite, protect that back, okay? Slight bend of the knees, keep that chest somewhat vertical. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. And relax. Almost there. Here we go. We're going to the shoulder Arnold press, okay? Again, I'm going to use a stability ball, palms towards you, rotate as you press up. In 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right. Back to back, going tricep extensions. Again, you can do kickbacks if you prefer. Generally, I prefer just one arm at a time. But if you're going to use both, keep those elbows locked to your side and extend back, okay? I'm going to use the band because it works a lot better for me. 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, last one, hamstring curls with those balls. If you'd rather use the RDLs, remember, keep that weight nice and close to your shins. Here we go. Get those feet extended, ball stable, feet nice and wide. Deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh, great job. Great job. Time to cool it down. Sit nice and tall. Deep breath in. Nice, long, slow breath out through the mouth. All right. Extensions on those legs extended one at a time. We're going to do reaching across our body. Stretch out the lower back and hamstring on the opposite side. And reach. Hamstring stretch. And relax. Other side. And relax. Get my timer stopped here. All right, we're going to do that one again, okay? Go back to the other side, other hamstring. And relax. Other side. And relax. All right. Get those quads, hip flexors, sitting on one hip. Reach that foot back. Sink those hips forward. Keep that chest up. Relax. Switching sides. And relax. Clear this off my screen real quick. We're going to do that one more time. And relax, switching sides. And relax. I'm going to do some lower back stretch here. Okay, so if you have the stability ball, we're going to get down on the floor. We're just going to hug the ball and roll up onto our chest to stomach until we feel our knees start to pull off the floor. That ought to start to pull traction on the lower spine. If you don't have a stability ball, you can sit in a chair, put your feet out in front of you, and instead of reaching for your toes with your legs extended, unlock your knees just a little bit and reach down and grab those the backs of those shins or your calves, back of your hamstrings or back of the knees, and just slightly pull your chest down towards your thighs. So again, if I'm on a stability ball, I'm going to try to relax, allow gravity to pull my legs down and pull traction on my lower back. Don't let your head get too far below your body, all that blood rushing to your head, and then when you stand up, you can get lightheaded. So just take your time. Keep your head up, even if not above the rest of your body. And relax. One more time. And stretch. And relax. I'm going to stay right here on the stability ball, and I'm going to stretch out those backs of my arms, the triceps, and those lats a little bit. If you have a chair, you can do this, or the couch as well. Just place those arms out extended and sink your chest down between your arms. If you can't get down on the floor, you can just do sitting up in the chair. Grab the backs of your elbow, reach it up, and pull back with the opposite hand. And relax. All right. Going back to that chair, going to have a seat. We're going to cross one arm, stretch that shoulder out. and relax. Other side. And relax. All right, so that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, with the weather pattern that we have right now, I really want to encourage everybody to make sure that you stay hydrated. Can't really see my face there, but stay hydrated. I know in the mountains right now, it's a little bit drier after that front's pushed through than it is here in the middle and eastern part of the state. But you remember, when the high humidity is there, even if the temperatures are not super high, your body can't evaporate that sweat. Okay, so you get overheated very quickly. So make sure you drink plenty of fluids, stay hydrated, stay away from sugary sports drinks. Get out early in the morning or later in the evening when you have a little bit cooler temperatures. If you can, try to avoid the middle of the day. Again, it's too late to start hydrating if if you're going to the restroom and you're to be a little bit blunt here, if you're going to the restroom and when you pee it's not clear or almost clear, that's telling you you're already a little bit dehydrated. If it starts to turn a little yellow, that means you need to go ahead and start immediately starting to rehydrate. So stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, drink plenty of fruit. Don't drink fruit juice, but eat fruit, get that fiber as well, and natural sugars, and that'll give you the boost and energy you need rather than the processed quick spike and crash. So have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, and we will see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend.